everybody, it's me, Melisha, and I've been thinking about going live and sharing some tips with everybody about healthy hair care, which is what I focus on, what I love, and I feel like I should share some stuff with y'all that y'all can use at home. You don't have to come in to me to get. And so I'm gonna do this, I think, on a weekly basis. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how y'all respond to these videos. And I think it'll be really beneficial to all of us. So when you come see me, I'll be ready for your hair because you'll be doing these tips at home. So the first tip is about when you get protective styles, or if you get even down to your glue ends, your lace fronts, all of that good stuff. I'm basically focusing on people who are, with this tip, people who are keeping things in for a longer period of time, like 3 weeks to a month to 3 months. And when you take out your hair, there's normally a lot of shedded hair in your hair. You get tangling. I've had a lot of customers come to me where their hair is knotted up with dreadlocks, where they want me to detangle it. They end up having to cut a lot of their hair off, and a lot of issues, a lot of distress, a lot of hurt feelings, a lot of crying. So I want to save y'all from that. So this is my first tip. I'm going to give you step by step as to how you need to take out your hair and wash your hair and prepare for whatever you're going to do to it next. Okay, so you have braids. Girls getting braids. When you take out the braids, you know normally at the root is this little ball that gets built up with dirt, lint, whatever it may be. And a lot of people don't want to take that out. They either put a perm in their hair or they'll just wash it immediately and think that that's going to remove everything out of their hair. Then that's when they have the problems, the knots and the tangles. So then you have the people with the sew-ins. They take out the sew-ins and they just immediately do whatever to it, and then they have the same issues. Then you have the girls with the glue. You put the glue in your hair, then you take it out, you throw the perm on top of it thinking that that's going to remove all the glue, and you have all these issues afterward, and you end up losing more hair after these styles than you had before the styles. And I want to kind of help y'all get away from that. So the first step when you take out your hair, I'm going to go down the line with the different types of protective styles. You have your braids and your sew-ins. Those are kind of in the same category. When you take them out, you need to get a paddle brush. One of these. This is a paddle brush. Or even a big tooth comb or a pick comb. Whatever you have that has wider teeth on it. Because what happens is after you get those styles, your scalp is sore from it being bound up for so long. And it's tender. So you don't really want to comb through it with anything that's small. No small tooth combs. Do not use that. You're breaking off your hair. So you take one of these and you brush out all the shedded hair. Your hair normally sheds 100 strands a day. That's normal. So imagine that over 3 months or over 2 months. That's a lot of shedded hair. So when you're brushing it out and you're seeing all that hair, it's okay. Do not freak out. You need to get all of that out of your hair. So you're going to brush it all out, and then the girls that got the braids with the knots at the root, you need to get a smaller tooth comb like this and comb out those little knots. Do not leave them in your hair, because if you wash it in there and you comb through it, your hair is fragile when it's wet. You're breaking your hair off. So you need to do it while it's dry. Get all of those shedded pieces of hair out of your head. So after you do that, before you do anything else, pull on your hair. Pull through it. If you see hair in your hands, you didn't get it all out. You need to keep going. So then, after you get all the hair out, then you can wash it. But before we go to washing it, let's go to our glue girls. Okay, glue girls, it's okay to do your glue. I understand everybody has a certain way that they want to look. But if you're going to do that, make sure you're taking care of your hair underneath. So when you take out the glue, or if you're in the process of taking out the glue, what you need to do is get oil. You can use baby oil, you can use Vaseline, you can use coconut oil. I recommend coconut oil, but I just want you to use what you have available. Any kind of oil. Saturate the tracks. If the tracks have already came out, saturate the glue. Let it sit. Then get a blow dryer or a hooded dryer. Heat up the glue. The oil and the heat together will make the glue loose. It will melt the glue. So then you can go through it with a bigger tooth comb and get that glue out of your hair. Do not go put a relaxer on it or go wash your hair with it. The coldness, it makes it harder. It makes it harder for it to come out, and it makes the glue bound. It makes it stick. So you want to heat it up. The heat and the oil together will pull all of that out. And mainly focusing around the edges. You can still have edges. Just do that, and that'll help with that. So the oil and the heat together will remove the glue. So that's for my glue girls. So after you have done all of that and you're ready to wash your hair, first thing you need to do is run the water, really warm water, through the hair. Just let it run down through the hair. After you do that, put the shampoo in your hands and break it through your hair. Do not bound the hair to the head. Do not do all of this and rub it in, because you're creating knots. You're making it worse for yourself. So after you do that one good time, rinse it out. Then you get in with your shampoo again. The first shampoo is not gonna bubble up like it will the second time, because of all the oils and dirts in your hair. Might not be using the right words, but you know what I'm talking about. So then you see your second shampoo, you're gonna start to see it. Then you can see that the shampoo is working. Get in your root and move it around in your root. Do not move the hair around on your head. Scrub your roots with your fingers. That's how you go in. Do not rub it all over. So then after you do that, then you rake it through the rest of the hair, and you'll notice that your hair is falling more in a downward motion. Then you can go ahead and massage it a little bit, but do not overdo it. So that is how you will shampoo your hair. When you're conditioning it, you need to do the same thing. Run the conditioner through it. You can get this comb. This is really good. And the paddle brush. Either one of these will be really good to run the conditioner through. Then you'll be able to glide through your hair. You don't have to wait till you're done, and then you're trying to detangle all of these little pieces. You would have done that before you even wash your hair. That is going to save you a lot of time, a lot of crying, a lot of muscle aches. It's going to save you a lot by doing those simple things before you wash your hair. I pray that this has been a blessing to somebody, and that it will help y'all on y'all journeys when y'all taking out your hair. And hopefully I'll see y'all next week.